Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Christy Dom One, and I am back with another video. I'm trying to do this video real quick and drive to work. Your boy here is multitasking. Bear with a brother. I'm just one man with one channel with one mic, okay? But anywho, we're going to be talking about Game 2 of the NBA Finals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. I'm going to give you guys my opinion and what the Cleveland Cavaliers should do for Game 3. Now, Game 2 was pretty much similar to Game 1. The Cleveland Cavaliers had this belief that they can outshoot the Golden State Warriors. And when you have that false belief, that's advantage to Golden State Warriors. You're really playing to their strength. You're really playing to what they really want to ultimately do, which is have an up-tempo game and really not waste a lot of energy on the defensive side of things, okay? Another thing I felt like the Cleveland Cavaliers did wrong was worry too much and invest too much energy on Chef Curry and the Durantula, okay? Let's talk about those two brothers. Those two brothers can score 60 points together in their sleep with no problem, okay? And that's not really the reason why the Cleveland Cavaliers lost yesterday. I know a lot of people are going to say, yo, 60 points between two individuals, and you're saying that they're not the reason why the Cleveland Cavaliers lost yesterday. No, they're not the reason. They may be factors, but the real reason is you allow those two brothers to score 60 points. And anytime I hear the name Sean Livingston, I haven't heard Sean Livingston's name in a long time. It has been many moons since I heard Sean Livingston in the brackets, and I believe he scored 15, 20 points. I'm not 100% sure. Game 2, Klay Thompson scored, Draymond Green scored, AI even scored. I mean, those brothers, it's one thing to allow Chef Curry and the Durantula to score 60 points, but it's another thing entirely when everyone on the Golden State Warriors are contributing to the score as well, okay? Now, I feel like the Cleveland Cavaliers should slow the tempo down. Make it a possession game, okay? What is wrong with that? Yes, it may look ugly, look ugly to fans, but I feel like that's your best chance and your best opportunity to win games against the Golden State Warriors by slowing it down, making it physical. I'm not saying making it dirty, making it physical, and throw the Golden State Warriors timing off, throw their rhythm off, okay? The Golden State Warriors have a bunch of guys, a bunch of players on their squad that loves rhythm, that loves timing, and they also love to shoot up those open contest three-pointers, well, unattested three-pointers and jumpers, okay? They love doing that, okay? They inspire having an outcome that way, okay? But if the Cleveland Cavaliers make it a little bit physical, knock off their timing some, and make it in a possession game, slow the tempo down, then you're going to have the same formula you had last year, okay? Remember when the Cleveland Cavaliers slowed it down, how the Golden State Warriors did not want to play that style of game, and you noticed that Klay Thompson started missing shots. Chef Curry start missing shots. Draymond Green even missed shots, okay? And those other individuals that's on the bench of the Golden State Warriors could not produce because, once again, you knocked off their timing and you knocked off their rhythm, okay? Now, this is a new year, and yes, I know the Durantula is on the Golden State Warriors squad, but he's pretty much built similar to those individuals. He loves timing and rhythm, okay? That's one of the reasons why when LeBron James went to Miami and the Big Three destroyed the Oklahoma City Thunder, they took a page of slowing it down, knocking off his rhythm, and look what happened. He was mostly useless throughout that series. Now this year is a different beast, okay? He gotten a little wiser. He gotten a lot older. But at the end of the day, if you knock off his timing, if you knock off his rhythm, you may see the Durantula, miss shots, just like Chef Curry, like last year, just like Klay Thompson last year. Okay, so slow this thing down, make it physical. Don't make it dirty, but make it physical. Make it a possession game. Playing small ball is advantage the Golden State Warriors. Every time the Cleveland Cavaliers took out Christian Thompson and tried to play small ball to match with the Golden State Warriors, that was a formula of disaster for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think you need to keep Christian Thompson in there. Also, I know this is kind of radical to a lot of you guys out there, a lot of you sports fans out there, but I think you should split the time between Kyle Korver and J.R. Smith, okay? And the reason why I say that, game one, Kyle Korver scored some points, okay? So that illustrated to me, if you give Kyle Korver some time and if you give him a couple of plays here and there, he can score a bunch of points. Plus, J.R. Smith isn't the same J.R. Smith like last year, okay? Back in the day, in his Denver years, J.R. Smith was an all-around player, okay? He had all types of weapons at his disposal on the offensive end as well as the defensive end. And now J.R. Smith is turned into just a jump shooter, a three-point shooter, a three-point specialist, okay? And when you live by the threes, you're going to die by the threes. And J.R. Smith has been dying by the threes a lot. I think Kyle Korver and J.R. Smith should split their time, okay? Christian Thompson should also be involved in the offense. Why? Because when you're slowing the tempo down and when you're keeping it a possession game, a half-court game, and now guess what happens? The Durantula is going to have to D up Christian Thompson. And Christian Thompson can punish him down low, okay? Kevin Durant is not he's really a skinny, thin type guy, okay? When you compare him to Christian Thompson. So Christian Thompson should have no problem beating him down low, okay? So these are things that the Cleveland Cavaliers could use and ultimately win a game at Cleveland. They have 3 games at Cleveland, and if they play it right, they can win all 3 games, okay? And that will spell disaster for the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors will have to change their game plan up slightly to figure out a way to counteract this slow tempo, this half-court game, okay? Because when you're making it a half-court game, the things that the Golden State Warriors are good at, they're no longer good at, okay? Now you're making it a possession game. They're going to try to waste all of their energy and all of their time and focus on pushing the ball up court, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to inbound the ball and take their time to go to the other side of the court, which means less errors, less fouls, and you're not going to throw the ball in the wrong place because you're always going to have time and thought on making the right decision. With the Golden State Warriors, they play kind of on the edge, okay? They kind of like to do the fancy passing, and that's why they have a lot of turnovers in these first 2 games. But guess what? The Cleveland Cavaliers are not penalizing them or making them pay with the turnovers and the mistakes that they're doing on the other side of the court, because they're trying to run the ball up the court, okay? So when you do that, when you slow it down, and if the Golden State Warriors continue to have a bunch of turnovers, those turnovers can become points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, by slowing it down, by slowing the tempo down, they will get a better looking shot, okay? And they slow the scoring down, and the Golden State Warriors are going to try to counteract that. And that's where Steve Kerr runs into a difficult problem, okay? But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. Notification gang in the house. Please hit that notification button, that notification bell. That will let you know, will inform you when my next video. And yes, I keep continuing to say this. Live streams are coming soon. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom One. And I am out.